Oh, no problem. So I'm the senior marketing manager for, I got a dog in here barking.
So I know many of you may not know who I am. First and foremost, my name is Josh Bowen. I'm a product specialist here at Kenwood. I've been with the company for about 2 years, and one question that I always found myself asking was, who are the people behind these companies that help to deliver the product, the marketing, the content, things like that? I've always wondered. So what I've decided to do is start a documentary on who those people are here at Kenwood, and then share all this information with each and every one of you. We've got Scott Caswell waiting in the lobby. So without further ado, let's head over there and see what great information he's got to share with us. So thanks for joining us, Scott. I really do appreciate you taking the time. First and foremost, I figured if it's okay, I'd have you introduce yourself to everybody, let them know who you are and what you do here at Kenwood.
Sure. My name is Scott Caswell. I'm the senior marketing manager for JVC Kenwood. And basically, I'm in charge of, I oversee marketing and training and all kinds of content creation and basically everything that falls under the umbrella of marketing.
Very nice. So it sounds like this video might have to go through your approval by the end of it, huh?
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, so I guess what I've done is I've kind of put together a few questions I want to go through. And to give you an idea, these questions are things that came to my mind whenever I'd be driving down the road and maybe see like a big company, you see like a billboard, big cell phone manufacturer or whatever. And I always kind of found myself asking, like, who are the people behind that company? Who are the people here in America that, are responsible for that getting on that shelf or me seeing that commercial or things like that. So I thought it'd be really cool to kind of bring that concept here and share that with everybody. And in order to tell the story of who we are, I figured I'd ask some questions to go along the way. Do you have a few moments?
I do.
Awesome. So the first question I think would be appropriate to start at the beginning. So what was your first position with Kenwood and when did you start?
Well, I've got kind of a unique situation. I started out as a dealer, as a Kenwood dealer. So I'm kind of in the unique position where I've had my hands on every single product, a car product that Kenwood's ever produced. I know I don't look that old, but yeah, I am that
You
old.
don't know, not at all.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking
So,
maybe
but
10 years older than me.
yeah, yeah, there you go. But it's yeah, pretty much I started working in retail for my brother-in-law who had a shop, and I ended up buying the business from him, and I had the business for like 15 years. We were just really a Kenwood house. We sold a lot of Kenwood, and then I went to work for Kenwood indirectly as their rep up in the New England area, and I was a rep for a while, and then I went in 1997. I went to work directly for Kenwood as a regional training manager,
Okay.
and I changed regions a couple times, and then I became the national training manager, and then I became the national marketing manager, and then senior marketing manager over both brands.
Very nice. So it sounds like you've kind of worked your way through many different platforms or areas within the within the company.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
very nice. So if you had to say, maybe it doesn't have to necessarily be just one thing, but what do you like most about working for Kenwood?
I'd probably have to say the people, really. I mean, that's the thing is, we have the people here really care about the products, care about
Yep.
the our dealer base, care about our customers, and they have a passion for the business. And without that, I mean, life's kind of miserable. So
Sure.
this is really a good environment. All of the people that I work with, I would call them friends. So,
Even me?
well, I'm not going to go that far.
We're still working on that. Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, yeah.
So
Don't push it.
I'll keep it safe. I'll keep it moderate. So throughout all the years that you've been here and the many different positions that you've held, what would you say has been one of your greatest achievements here at this company?
It's funny because I think we went through some changes in the early 2000s, and when I came into the marketing position, basically kind of tasked with rebuilding the marketing department, and over the years we've rebuilt it to what it is today. And I think we produce a tremendous amount of content and
Sure.
support materials for the few people that we really have in the marketing department. It's not a huge marketing department. It's like four people, right?
Yep. There's
So
there's four of us.
yeah, we produce a lot of stuff for four people. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of some of the ideas I've had for products that have actually made it to fruition. I'm proud of the fact that like the reference line is a line now because I pushed it to be a line.
Yeah.
We had a couple of products that were referenced that were kind of scattered through our Exelon line, but it wasn't a cohesive line, so I pushed for that to become a line. Now we have receivers in it, amplifiers, speakers. It's a complete line.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that you can see some accomplishments along the way.
I think, being able to see a product that, you suggested come to fruition is something definitely to be proud of and very cool, just to kind of see it all happen.
No, it was.
So kind of leaning on that with the products, what would you say has been a memorable product that was created during your time here with the company?
Oh, there's been a lot of memorable products over the years, actually. And one of them is kind of
Sure.
funny because it's the a love-hate thing is the music keg.
The
And
music keg, yep.
yeah, the music keg, because if you look at it now, it's archaic. But back in the day, I mean, it was kind of way ahead of its time. It was basically a hard drive that plugged into this docking station that looked like a little amplifier. And the
Yep.
hard drive was the size of like an 8-track tape or something. It was pretty big, and it was like they
Now
were like
for those that may be watching that don't know what an
what an
8-track
8-track tape
is.
is. It was about this big, and
Fair.
it plugged in, and they were like 10 and 20 gig, which 10 and 20 gig are on a thumb drive now,
Yep.
but they were on these big cartridges, and you could just download all your music to it and play it like a CD changer, but never have to worry about skipping or anything.
Yeah.
And it actually had a couple of features that I don't see even today. Like it would come on and it would announce the name of your music. So it had text to speech capabilities.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool. And then, I mean, since then, we've had some really cool parts. I mean, the most recent is probably our 10.1-inch
Yeah.
receiver. And I think that's the best receiver we've ever built, period.
I would agree with
But,
that. I would
and
absolutely agree with that.
we've had some, like the first all in one receiver that video receiver that we made, which was a KVT 910 DVD. That was a really cool piece, and that was ahead of its time. It had a really great GUI for its time.
Sure.
Uh, so there's been a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Well, and then, as we continue to grow, there's probably more exciting stuff that's going to be on the horizon soon, and it's just cool being
For
able to
sure.
watch all of that happen and see it all come together, from our side of things as well.
Yep.
So, like switching gears just a little bit. Let's get out of the Kenwood side and just out of curiosity, what are some things that you like to do whenever you're not working? You got any hobbies that you want to share with
Well,
anybody?
I think probably the going to the gym is probably one of my things that I like to do a few times a week at least, or try
Yeah,
to.
you got
But
to keep those
on our off
farms.
time, yeah, on our off time we like to camp. So we go camping. We have a camper. We do
Okay.
that. But I like home improvements. I try to keep busy. There's always something going on.
Yeah,
And then I like cars obviously, and I like car audio. So I
I
think
think
that's
that's
why
kind of one
most of
thing.
us, yeah, most of us got into this because we like audio or car audio, and that's part of our passion.
Exactly. That's what pushed us to be who we are today.
Yep.
So, one thing I would like to ask before we end things today is if you had a message that you wanted to leave with everybody, what would that message be?
Um, I would just say that as far as the company goes, that I think I stated it earlier that we're a company of people that are passionate about our products. We're passionate about our customer base, and we always try to do what's right. It's actually part of our tagline,
Yeah.
um, and so I think that's what I probably would want people to take away with from this is that we care about this segment. We're passionate about it. We're enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would agree with that full-heartedly. So,
All right.
awesome. Well, thank you again for the time, Scott. We really do appreciate it, and we'll see you around.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Kenwood.